Hello and welcome back to the penultimate episode of the Tottenham Hotspur FM21 save. Today we've got Liverpool in the league and the second leg of the Champions League semi-final against PSG. If you're all caught up with yesterday's episode, then you'll know that we lost 3-0 to United and then lost 3-1 to PSG. Basically knocking us out of the Champions League and knocking us off the top of the Premier League table. We've got 3 games left this season and we need to win all of them and rely on United losing at least one of them or drawing one of them for us to win the league title. Unfortunately, one of those games is against third place Liverpool, who are going to do everything in their power to beat us, because if they beat us, they still hold on to a chance of winning the league title themselves. So lots happening today, and there's a few different scenarios. If we end up beating Liverpool and we end up beating PSG and we go through to a Champions League final, that episode will come out tomorrow as a premiere before the Lincoln Loco 3 starts as well. If we don't beat PSG, today will be a double upload day and we'll finish off the season and hopefully win a Premier League title by beating Forest and Bournemouth, and hopefully United and Liverpool slip up in their games. Obviously not played any games since last episode because we've just moved on straight from last episode, so we're going to jump straight into things today by taking on Liverpool. First things first though, there's a team meeting that we need to do to boost the morale of the players, because players are dropping heads a little bit with a bad bit of form. So it's a big match in the pursuit of our title winning hopes, and it would do the chance of the world of good if we do win it. Let's say that. And they all look very positive about that, which is great. A great response, everyone. They all agree with me. Morale has been significantly boosted. So hopefully that gives us the edge in the game against Liverpool. As well as beating Liverpool, that might also give us a bit of an edge as we try and take on PSG as well. We've got an away goal against PSG, but we need to score 2 without reply to go through against them. But let's focus on Liverpool first, and the task is mammoth because Harry Kane is injured. Now, I would be playing Lucas Moura up front, but he can't play against PSG because he's not registered for the Champions League. So Luis Alberto will be our striker, I think, going forward, with Kane swapping for Giovanni Lo Celso. Him and Winks both injured, so off onto the bench they go. Let's bring Ben Davies on and let's bring Son on as well, and hopefully that'll be enough. So the lineup is Lloris, Reguilon, Longley, Garcia and Odriozola, Bentancur and Roberto through the middle, Bailey, Kulusevski and Lo Celso, with Luis Alberto starting up front. So then, kickoff is upon us. Manchester United, I don't think, are playing at the same time as us, so we'll have to be a bit careful of that. But Liverpool thrashed us 3-0 earlier on this season, and they've come close to getting the opening goal of the game 2 minutes into this one. The thing is, we are playing at home this time, so theoretically we should be the stronger of the two sides. But of course we are missing Harry Kane, who is absolutely sublime and irreplaceable, really is. Kulusevski puts that shot well wide. Man United are playing Wolves later on today. Wolves being threatened with relegation. They need to beat United to have a chance of staying away from relegation. So it's really tough for them. Both Sheffield United and Leeds already relegated. Wolves, by beating United, could hold on to hope. So actually, it's a good chance they could win that, because they'll be really trying to win their games as Liverpool come close again. Alisson with the goal kick, cleared up towards Reguilon, who collects that loose ball, and the ball forward to Bailey is a good one, but he does get challenged and tackled, and it's Salah now looking to come forward, but Lo Celso wins it back and gets the ball through to Bailey. Is Bailey, can he put a cross in the middle? He does to Lo Celso, the ball to Luis Alberto, not too good. I think Lo Celso should have taken the shot really actually instead, because I think it's always going to be difficult to pull that pass off, I should say, as we lose possession in the attack. And Firmino is now through, and Firmino can find the ball to Salah, who shoots. Oh, why do bad things happen to good people? That's what I want to know. I mean, because I'm a good person. Why are bad things happening to me? You know, we've been superb all season, and when it comes right down to it at the end of the season, we are bottling the Champions League and we are bottling the Premier League as it stands right now too, which is far from ideal. You know, it's not ideal to be bottling these sorts of things. Longley into Roberto coming forward. If we can get an equaliser before half time, that would be great, as Kulusevski into the area is not getting an equaliser like that. Losing this game isn't the end of the world if we beat Forest and whoever we play on the final day of the season. The issue is, losing might just put United 4 points ahead of us with 2 games to go. So we need a response in this second half. We need a response. and we need to get the goals we deserve. Let's go attacking. Let's say demand more from a team out there as well. Leon Bailey is exhausted. They're telling me to bring Dele Alli on for him instead. I might bring Son on for him instead, or Draxler. One of those two, not Dele Alli. Is Reguilon coming forward on the ball? Come on, lad. Put the cross into Kulusevski. Gets it, and it still bounces down to Luis Alberto. To Odriozola. Kulusevski, come on. That is the goal we need to bring things back to level. 14 for the season for him now, which is absolutely superb. How did this go in the back of the net? I couldn't quite see it properly from that angle. Luis Alberto back to Odriozola, who just plays it into Kulusevski. First time, little weird volley sort of thing, but he puts it past the keeper, which is great. And if we can just continue this as we take, where is he? Leon Bailey off the pitch for, I'm going to say Son. Let's put Son on and see what he can do. Bentancur's not the best of games either, so who can swap with him? Apparently, Luis Alberto, and then we'll bring Dele Alli on up front instead. 20 minutes to try and grab a winner. If we can just keep drawing, that's good as well, because if United then lose, then obviously that's good for us as well, I guess. Oh, I don't know. I'm just getting nervy, particularly with a free kick for Salah, put into the middle. Odriozola clears it. Now, this is where we counter. Kulusevski, use your pace, determination, everything. Cross it. He didn't need to cross it. He scores the goal. 15 for the season for him. And from the jaws of defeat, we might just be snatching victory here in a game that could win us the Premier League title if Man United slip up. Because I can't see us losing the final 2 games of the season against Forest, who are mid-table. And I think it could be Bournemouth are playing as well. I can't quite remember. But if we win this game, and Man United don't win theirs, that could be one hand on the title, as Naby Keita puts it well wide. Only a couple of minutes left in this game. Please, let's not concede right at the end now. We've done our bit, basically. As Garcia down to Roberto. Roberto across to Kulusevski into Odriozola. Great bit of play. Kulusevski again looking for a hat-trick. Is brought down in the air. It's not brought down in the area. It is, but it's not a penalty. But with the balls in the middle, Lo Celso puts it over. It doesn't matter. We've got a minute of normal time left. And then 4 minutes of added time. No highlights, please. I don't want to see a single highlight as Son gets injured. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal because we don't really care about him all that much. The clock ticks down. And we've done our bit. We've beaten Liverpool, which is superb. And as it stands, we're top of the table by 2 points. But United are about to play their game against Wolves. Son out for 12 days, which might actually be the rest of the season, to be fair. As we need to find out the result of the United game. As we've pressed continue. Come on then. United win 2-0. Okay, not ideal. They're still a point ahead of us. But what this means is that we're only 1 point behind them rather than 4 points behind them. Or more than... Basically, it's all right. It's okay. We're still good. So it is Forest and Bournemouth we're playing in the final 2 games of the season. United, they play Southampton and Liverpool. Oh, it's not Liverpool on the final day of the season. Liverpool in the FA Cup final. That would have been great if it was Liverpool on the final day of the season. Instead, they've got Southampton and Sheffield United, who are already relegated, and Sheffield and Southampton were 16th. So I can't see them slipping up either, if I'm honest with you. What we have to do, though, is just forget about the Premier League for now. We'll sort that out tomorrow, the Premier League. In the meantime, we need to play against PSG. So as I say, if we end up beating PSG, we will do another episode tomorrow, the final episode as a YouTube premiere for the Champions League final. If we lose to PSG, the final episode of this season will come out later on this evening as a normal upload as we try and win the Premier League title. Unfortunately, everyone's exhausted for this game. It's just getting to that point of the season where everyone is tired, as we've got players ineligible to play and I can't get them off the bench for some reason. In fact, we can't really do any sort of a bench because loads of players are unregistered. Why is they... Oh, they're already involved. Oh, some players have played for the under-18s today. That's annoying. So basically, we've only got a 4-player bench. Far from ideal. So I guess what that means is we just sort of stick with the same team that beat Liverpool because there's no point changing it. Oh dear. Thought Tanganga and those other players were registered. I was very confused by that when it said they couldn't play, but they've played for... Who put them in the under-18 squad? Either way, kickoff is upon us. The story here with PSG is that we've got one away goal, but we had to go down to 10 men because we got a player injured after we made all our substitutes and PSG won the game 3-1. So it wasn't great, but this away goal is important. If we win 2-0 here, then we go through to the Champions League final. The thing is, we're playing against PSG, and they will not make this easy as they've got a team of absolute all-stars. As I burp, I'm still drinking this beer, and it's making me very gassy. Lo Celso on the ball then. Not quite getting the ball into the middle. That's not so good, but we do retain possession as we look to bring it forward again. Long late into Reguilon. Reguilon gets it into Kulusevski, who shoots from distance but doesn't really do anything. His shot from short range, though, goes in the back of the net. It's not offside, and Kulusevski is our hero in today's episode. If he can just do that once more, then we're in the Champions League final. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if he'll be able to do it once more because this PSG side are really good as Kulusevski gets it out to Odriozola, who can put it in the middle. He can't put it in the middle. He doesn't. And it's PSG looking to build out from the back through Mbappe down his left-hand side. He's got players supporting him coming into the area, but it's his football manager, and he'll shoot anyway. And he somehow scores, and that's an away goal for PSG now. And well, we've got to score 3 goals now without reply if we want to go through. They've got that away goal. If we want to win this, we have to win it outright now. And that means scoring 3 more goals to make it 4-1 on the night and 5-4 on aggregate. I don't really see that happening. I can't see PSG having that poor of a defence, if I'm honest with you. So as Reguilon brings the ball forward, I think we could be out the Champions League, boys. Particularly if PSG get a second goal, then there's not a chance, not a sausage that we get through, because we have to score so many goals in that instance if that happens. But Roberto to Luis Alberto into Leon Bailey, who brings one back. 2 more we need. 2 more. Come on then, boys. We need to dig deep. We need to dig deep in this. We've got 45 minutes to score 2 goals. We did it in the first half. We can do it in the second, surely. Odriozola on the ball then with a terrible pass forward. I'm not quite sure what he was doing there. And it's given PSG the chance to come... well, that's it. That's it. From slight excitement to... This is now resigned to the fact that we are losing this. 2 away goals for PSG now. And we've got a long way to come back. Again, it's now 3 goals we need if we want to go through. And I wouldn't put it past us if we had Harry Kane. But we don't have Harry Kane because he's injured for the rest of the season. So it's not good as Kimpembe nearly makes it 3 for PSG. I tell you what, we gave it our best shot. Our very best shot. Unfortunately, PSG are just too good in this game, as you can tell, because they've got an absolute all-star lineup as Mbappe nearly makes it 3 again. So good luck to them. Good luck to them in the final. You know, maybe they'll get it this season and not lose to Bayern Munich, although I think Bayern Munich are the other team in the final, actually. So that'll be quite an interesting Champions League final to see the result of. But unfortunately, we won't be there. At least now we can focus on the league with 2 games to go and it's not even on our hands. So it's going to be difficult. I feel like we've gone from potentially winning a Champions League and Premier League double to now maybe not even winning either of them, as we've scored a goal. We've got 10 minutes to score 2. I don't want to believe and be let down. But Lo Celso's done superbly well here, to be fair. The former PSG man, actually, isn't he, I believe. He's done very, very well there. Right, tactical changes. What do we do right at the end here? Bentancur off for Dele Alli, who will push forward as another striker. I mean, we're out anyway, so we may as well just push them forward and see if we can get another goal. Roberto, hold the midfield, please. Odriozola push forward. Reguilon push forward. Let's go on to wing-back attack. Wing-back attack. Lo Celso, please be on attack as well. Draxler can come on the pitch for... no one, because they're all playing well. They're all playing well, our attacking players. They've scored 3 goals. But I'm not sure. I mean, I'll be so upset if we get a 4th goal now and then we lose on away goals. That would be very, very painful, as we've intercepted the ball, but we've not won it in the midfield as they look to come forward again, PSG. Come on, boys. We're still on positive. We need to be on very attacking as well, I've decided. Very attacking, yes, as Lloris makes a good save. Let's shout, demand more, and there's nothing else we can do. We've got to sit back, see if we get the goals we need, but as the clock ticks down, despite winning it on the night, it's not been enough because our defence just didn't quite hold up to the test of time as Mbappe seals the deal, putting it beyond all doubt. 3-3 on the night then, 3 away goals to PSG. Congratulations to them. Unlucky, lads. We gave it the best over 2 legs there. We did really, really well, but unfortunately, it wasn't quite to be as PSG go through to the Champions League final. At least we've been given £10 million that we don't care about because we're finishing this series after next episode, so it's not too bad. And it is a Bayern Munich PSG final, actually, just like the 2019-20 season was. Hopefully for PSG, though, this time they'll win it. So what that means is another episode later on today to finish off this season. We'll have Forest and Bournemouth coming up. Win them both, we might have a shot of winning the Premier League title, but United have got Sheffield United and Southampton, who are both near the relegation. In fact, Sheffield United are bottom of the table, have been relegated. Southampton have avoided relegation by the skin of their teeth. So I'd imagine wins for them as well. So this will be difficult. But there is a chance. There is still a chance we can win this Premier League title. So thank you ever so much for watching today's episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. And of course, if you have done, drop a like on the video for me. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. And I will see you next time. Have a good one. Goodbye.